slips the puck by him. It'll carry the length of the ice. Marshall will be beaten to it by Duchesne, and a whistle and an icing call against Dallas with 2:35 played in a scoreless first period.
Rudy Poshek, 20 for the Blues, is back in the lineup for the first time in a long time. He'd been ready to go the last week or so, but they wanted to make sure that he was ready. And of course, as well as the Blues were playing, it's been difficult for Rudy Poshek to get back in the lineup. And Ken, we talked about this a couple of games ago, how difficult it's going to be to get Chris McAlpine out of the lineup because of the way he's played in the second half.
Nice situation. A lot of good defensemen playing well or coming back in Poshek's case from an injury. You'd like to have him in the playoffs, and Joel Quenneville will have to make some decisions. And as Quenneville has said, the players will make the decision. Nice position to be in to have that depth. Now the Stars trying to get the puck out. Hatcher has trouble, slides it out, and here's Pronger over to McAlpine, and he really has played well. His pass off the boards goes over the boards instead, and they'll have a face-off in the neutral center ice area.
Well, a couple of things that Joe Quenneville really likes about McAlpine. First of all, when he wasn't playing early in the season, he had a great attitude. He worked extremely hard in practice and after practice, and he kept on learning as the season has come on. He's very strong physically, one of probably the most physical Blues defensemen as far as strength in the upper body. And the other thing he learned to do is stay in position. Very seldom will you see McAlpine out of position.
McAlpine, young man out of Minnesota. Puck shot in by Dallas, and it sails over the glass and into the crowd. 3:02 gone. No score first period. Each team with one shot on goal here in Dallas at Reunion Arena.
Joel Quenneville has done an excellent job keeping this team motivated. For the longest of time, the Blues knew they were going to end up in fourth place in the Western Conference, and he has been able to keep their intensity high. And even in this game, we've had a good start, a lot of hitting along the boards, and he's happy with the way his team has played from an intensity level.
The Dimitra line against the Hogue line. Pronger with a puck. He's on with McAlpine, and Ludwig takes over at the defense to Sean Chambers. Benoit Hogue up front. He's playing with Langenbrunner and Lettinen for Dallas. There's no score. We're in the first period. Craig Ludwig lifts the puck. It'll drop at the St. Louis line. Pronger gets in the way. Couldn't handle the puck, but made sure he slowed everybody else down. Now Lettinen trying to steal from McAlpine. Langenbrunner steps into McAlpine, who's wrestled down. Jamie Langenbrunner having a big season. Centers. Courtnall intercepts. Here's Campbell up to the red line, shooting the puck in. It hits the back of the net. Belfour leaves it for Sean Chambers. As the Blues are changing. Long pass too far. Gill leaves the puck, and it's Jim Campbell. Campbell forced back into his own end, and he gives the puck there to Mark Bergevin. He'll start out, has trouble with the puck, and Dimitra helps out. Ahead for Courtnall over the line to Campbell. Quick shot, blocked by Ludwig, and he's a good one at that. He's got pads that are about a foot and a half wide. Now the Blues at their own line as Dallas changes. Todd Gill up to Courtnall late in the shift. Courtnall about to get hit, circles, gives the puck to Bergevin. Adams trying to steal, can't work in. And Bergevin ends up with a puck in the Blues hull. Will have to go deep in his own end. And then Bergevin can't play the puck. Adams runs into Bergevin at the point. Zubov into the corner. And a good save by McLennan. The puck seemed to hit Turgeon to make it even more complicated for the Blues goaltender, and Hull breaks out up to the red line with Pierre Turgeon. The Blues change on the fly, and the puck knocked away by Belfour. Then Gill in front. Oh, stop Rayon. Loose puck. Turgeon can't get a shot. Then in the corner, Sergey Zubov for Dallas. Good chances for both teams. And the puck shot into the Blues zone. Duchesne gets it over to the boards, and here's Craig Conroy. His pass too far for Rayom, and Zubov again. Both clubs are changing. No score. We're just past the 5-minute mark of the first period here in Dallas. Bellerin for the Blues flips the puck to the Dallas defense. Richard Matvechuk to Sergey Zubov. Back for Matvechuk. Blues clogging up the middle well. Carbonneau can't get around Duchesne, and the puck slides right to Ed Belfour. The shots to a side.
Kenny, you mentioned clogging up the middle. I think the last time these two teams played, and we talked about it, very few opportunities by either team in the middle of the ice. A lot of work along the boards.
Here's the Conroy pass out of Turcotte's reach. Then ahead too far for Reed. Back to the Blues. Duchesne losing the puck. Dallas trying to center, unable to. And the puck is cleared out. Back in his own end, Hatcher. His pass to center ice. Now Skrudland over the line. And he is held by Pronger. And the first penalty of the game will be called against the Blues. Chris Pronger for holding here at 5:58 of the opening period.
Well, Dallas moved the puck quickly because they knew the Blues were changing. So Matt Tkachuk gets it in his own end. Watch how quickly he moves it up. Now Skrudland, a little stutter step right here. Gets past Pronger, and then Pronger has a hold of the stick to make sure he doesn't get beaten on the play. There it is right there, holding the stick of Skrudland. Real good little stutter step. Faked right, stopped quickly, moved to his left, and that forced the penalty.
So Pronger goes off. 2 minutes for holding here at 5:58. And Dallas goes on the power play.
You know, Bruce talked about this Dallas power play, and one of the big reasons why it has gotten better lately is because of the return of Sergey Zubov, who is just tremendous on the right point for the Dallas Stars. He missed 9 games because of a neck injury and back, and things are going well now.
You talk about Dallas's strength on the power play. Remember, the Blues have been terrific killing penalties this season. The puck centered by Hatcher, and Darian Hatcher's pass knocked away. The Blues clear the puck down the ice. Dallas in their one-sided win at Tampa yesterday, 2 out of 3 on the power play. They haven't had much success, though, against the Blues with a man advantage this season. Langenbrunner off Darian Hatcher. Lettinen beaten to the puck by McLennan, then Darian Hatcher gets it. Darian Hatcher playing up front. Sadora, shot that deflects high. And Langenbrunner with Darian Hatcher in front watches the puck come back to the point. Here's Sergey Zubov. The pass tipped away by Eastwood. Back to the point. Lettinen can't control. Gets the puck right back from Langenbrunner. Hatcher, the big guy, right in front of the net. They get the puck in the area. And Turcotte will try to get to it. Can't. Good pressure by Dallas. They have the man advantage. Lettinen gets bumped by Bergevin. Turcotte gets the puck and clears it down the ice with a minute to go in Pronger's penalty. Both clubs are changing. We're at the 7-minute mark of the first period. There's no score, and still both teams with 2 shots on goal. Sador to Zubov. Power play Dallas up front. Adams, Neuendijk, Verbeek as the Stars shoot the puck in. Duchesne back, trying to handle it, unable to. McLennan, and he makes the save on Adams. McAlpine gloves the puck ahead, and it's cleared out by Pellerin. Ooh, a mishandling of the puck by McLennan.
Yeah, and then a good save by McLennan, and the Dallas Stars complaining that there should have been a penalty called on McAlpine.
Now here's Conroy, shorthanded, and the shot blocked by Chambers, and he blocks his centering effort. 20 seconds to go, and Dallas's man advantage. There's no score here at Reunion Arena. This is the veteran, Greg Adams. Quickly into the blue zone, can't get around the Blues, and Eastwood slips the puck down the ice. And the teams change on the fly again. Chambers back for the Stars. They come into the game having won 3 in a row. The pass broken up right in front of the Dallas bench as they're changing. Hull shoots the puck in deep, and Hull complaining a bit. He thought maybe there were too many Dallas Stars on the ice. The penalty is over. You're watching Blues hockey.
Wrestling back in front to make a save right here, down on his knees. Now watch on the play. McAlpine grabs it, holds it, and then throws it.
Kind of picks it up, doesn't he? And throws it.
And that's what they were arguing about afterwards, and during the commercial break, Hatcher doing the same thing.
The penalty over, and the Blues offside at the Dallas line. Well, happy Easter to you and your family and friends. Hope it's been a great holiday for you, and we're glad you're with us here in Dallas, where there's no score early.
You know, Ken Hitchcock, and talking about this Blues team and talking about the games that they have played against one another, he says, no, I look at that team, and he thinks that they are the best offensive countering team in the league. He thinks that they're the best passing team in the league. And he said they just come at you from so many different ways. They've just had a difficult time defending against the Blues.
Darian Hatcher flips the puck in. It's amazing in the last month how much respect the Blues are gaining from coaches and players alike. Everybody talking about, you know, Colorado, New Jersey, Dallas, Detroit, and players and coaches are going, hey, watch out for the St. Louis Blues. They're an excellent team also.
Nobody wants to play them.
That's right. Here is Pronger flipping the puck out. Darian Hatcher knocks it down to Richard Tkachuk. The Carbonneau line with Reed, who has the puck, and Keane on the ice. Keane knocked down by Pochek, and there'll be a penalty call here, and Dallas will have another power play in the first period.
Yeah, this is going to be a hooking penalty. And it looks like Rudy Pochek. I'm not sure who it is. I thought Rudy Pochek initially, and the Blues still are not sure.
Might be Brett.
Yeah.
Brett gave him a little hook there, but well, Brett's gone to the bench, so he won't be happy if it is his penalty.
Well, and the linesman is talking to him, and here he comes. He can't believe it.
Who, me? What do you mean? I didn't do anything.
Now look at the look. Hey, he's yelling at him.
Hey, look at me. I'm over here.
Yeah, there it is there. Now you can see Brett got the stick on him and spun him around just as Poshek was coming in to take him out of the play. So it'll be Brett Hull that goes off, and Dallas with another quick power play.
The hooking penalty at 8:50 gives Brent just 24 penalty minutes on the season. Matt Tkachuk unable to keep the puck in. Chambers is at the near point. He'll shoot it in for Dallas. Up front, Verbeek, Nieuwendyk, and Adams. Around on the near side. Back to the point to Chambers. Into the corner for Verbeek. He gets bumped hard by Bergevin. The puck high in the air. Again, this is a pretty physical line here. This Dallas line. Adams trying to center for Verbeek. Tipped away. Then Matt Tkachuk and Conroy after the puck behind the net. Adams takes control over to Joe Nieuwendyk. Nieuwendyk for Dallas. Lets her rip. Oh, and good save by McLennan. Matt Tkachuk playing it behind the net. Adams takes the puck. He gets hit by Bergevin. Bergevin gives the puck to Pellerin, and he's unable to get it out. Conroy will be able to finally, with 1:05 to go, in the penalty to Brett Hull. There's no score. We're in the first period in Dallas. The Stars with 4 shots on goal. The Blues with 2. This is the Stars' second power play. Good play there by McLennan, handling the puck to Todd Gill. Now to Turcotte killing the penalty, and the puck gets away. He and Eastwood are out there with Pronger and Duchesne now. Zubov leaves the puck. Daryl Sador blasts it in around behind the net. Near side, Langenbrug is hit in a hurry by Pronger. At the right point, oh, the puck slips by Sergey Zubov. 35 seconds remaining in the Stars' second power play. Here's Sador ahead for Yuri Lettinen, flying in on the left wing, and he's unable to elude Duchesne. Look who has the puck again. Darian Hatcher again up front on the power play. Zubov over to Sador. He's got some time. The shot caught about ankle high and held by Jamie McLennan, and that stops play at only 16 seconds to go in Brett Hull's penalty.
And a battle going on between big Darian Hatcher and big Chris Pronger in front of the net. Again, Darian Hatcher, the defenseman, moves up to play a forward position on the power play, and he and Pronger exchange slashes. Great intensity in the first 10.5 minutes of this game.
The Stars late in a power play. They're wearing their 3rd jerseys. Yes, that's a big star on the sweater.
Undefeated with the 3rd jerseys are the Dallas Stars. 7th game they've worn them. 4-0-2 coming into this one.
Maybe the Blues ought to just go back to the hotel and give them the 2 points. Well, we might as well play. What the heck? Chambers trying to keep the puck in, does, but only a moment. Conroy with Pellerin in front of him. Blues short-handed, but only for a few more seconds, and here's Chambers with a puck. Ready to come back on is Brett Hull. He returns to the ice. The Blues again at full strength. Chambers reaches the red line, flips the puck in. Pronger turns and goes back for it. Playing the puck up the left wing to Conroy, in the middle to Pellerin. He'll dump it in, and Hull after the puck. They wave off icing, so Belfour steers the puck into the area of Sean Chambers. His pass too far for Mike Keane. This is Duchesne over to Poshek as the Stars change. Taking the puck, Courtnall, and firing it in. Back to play it, Matt Tkachuk. Over to Chambers. He'll bank it off the glass. Glove down by Duchesne, who's hit by Skrudlin. And out at center ice, Courtnall gets the puck, and he'll shoot it in for the Blues. Dallas had that very good start in the first minute, and then things evened out in a hurry despite the pair of Dallas power plays. The Blues have had some excellent chances themselves. Back for the puck, Poshek. Skrudlin hacks at him. Up the right wing for Campbell, who tips the puck out. Matt Tkachuk cranks it right back in, and it'll be steered behind the net by McLennan. Rudy Poshek gets tripped, and there'll be a penalty here. Brian Skrudlin taking down Poshek. A delayed call. McLennan goes to the bench. The Blues with an extra attacker. Courtnall steers the puck back to Poshek. So the Blues just there lose the puck, and the penalty will be called, and we'll be witnessing the Blues' first power play. We're in the penalty here at 12:03, and the Blues go to work in the power play. They're 8th in the league. Dallas, a very strong penalty killing, 2nd in the NHL. The Blues have power play goals in 8 of their last 9 games. And you look at games they win and games they lose, the power play usually working when they win. Right point, McAlpine, a shot knocked down in the slot. Dallas can't clear the puck out initially, and then Carbonneau gets it out. Pronger races back to beat Carbonneau to it. Carbonneau and Reed up front, killing the penalty for Dallas.
And with McInnes out of the lineup, Chris McAlpine getting some power play time on the right point.
The puck off the skate of Courtnall, working in Dallas, and they are offside. The Stars shorthanded for another 1 minute and 16 seconds. Well, let's take a look now at our Bud Ice. What's on tap? We've got television for you. Next game Thursday in Los Angeles, 9:30 Central Daylight Time on KPLR TV. Next Saturday, 6:30 on Fox Sports Midwest. Final regular season game, 7 o'clock St. Louis time. A week from tomorrow at Anaheim on Fox Sports Midwest. And then the playoffs, most likely beginning at Kiel on Wednesday night, April 22nd. The Blues playing their final 4 on the road and playing for pride and playing to get ready for the playoffs. Dallas playing to finish first overall in the West and in the league. Campbell on the power play with a minute to go to Todd Gillies' shot. That's knocked away. Rebound. Cleared off to the side by Sador. Duchesne keeps the puck in to Dimitra. Dimitra, Campbell, and Rayome up front. Left point, it's Gill. His pass right through the skates over the far side, and Belfour the save on Dimitra, who feeds the puck back to the point to Duchesne. Over to Gill. He lets her go. Stick save. Belfour. Rebound. Campbell shot blocked. Here's Todd Gill. Up to Jim Campbell. Campbell back to Todd Gill. He's got Duchesne ready, but he has to settle the puck down. Not a Gill. And in the right circle, the puck tipped away by Lettinen, intended for Dimitra. Now late in the power play, skating in offside is Duchesne, and we're down to 18 seconds left in this Blues man advantage.
Well, great puck movement by the Blues, and they're getting Dallas to kind of run around a little bit and stop and start, and Dallas is not able to get into position defensively and make a play. And it's all because the Blues are moving the puck. There's the last shot by Todd Gill. The Blues quickly on the puck. Here it is. They wait and they move it quickly enough so that Dallas can't defend and get a stick on anyone. Look at the quick puck movement, back and forth, draw somebody out of position, and then take the shot.
Neutral face-off late in a Blues power play, and the Stars shoot the puck the length of the ice. In 10 seconds, Skrudland will return to the ice for Ken Hitchcock's team. Pronger up the middle of the rink, gets to the red line. He'll drive the puck in. Far side, knocked down. Turgeon gets sandwiched. Here's Hull with the puck. The penalty over in front. Turgeon stopped. And Brian Skrudland just out of the penalty box gets the puck. His pass knocked away by Yake, and he'll shoot the puck in. And Dallas is changing. So Dallas 0 for 2 on the power play, and the Blues are 0 for 1 here in the first period. There is still no score. For these two teams, not surprising to have low scoring. Paul trying to center. Here's Yake with a puck. Trying to get it to Gill, and it's knocked away nicely by Matvichuk. His pass is too far. The puck gets by Bergevin. Adams into the corner. Bergevin, a nice recovery. Hull there to help out. And the puck comes to Brett. With Yake and Turgeon, Brett just shoots it out. Here is Sean Chambers as the Blues are changing. Ahead, Nieuwendyk to the beat. The shot goes well wide, and the puck caroms all the way back into the Dallas end. Now the Blues change on the fly. Dallas completing a change. It's scoreless. First period, under 5 to go. Craig Ludwig with the puck. Playing it off the boards, an errant bounce, and Dallas takes possession. Langenbrunner gets the puck ahead to Hogue, but it's offside. Offside Dallas. 4:43 remaining. First period at Reunion Arena, and there's in Dallas at Reunion Arena, the final meeting of the regular season between these clubs. The Blues trying to take 5 out of 6 from the Stars. Jere Lettinen shoots the puck in. He is on with Hogue and Langenbrunner. Bocek takes a bump. Lettinen gets the puck. Backhander, and standing tall at the post, the save by Jamie McLennan with 4:25 to go in the opening period.
Yeah, and you can see Rudy Poshek talking to Steve Duchesne and some of his teammates, because a little bit of miscommunication, and that can happen when you've been out of the lineup for a long time. Poshek going back to get the puck. There it is, thrown in. Poshek will come from the left side. Now he looks one way and then just kind of throws it to the opening. See, Steve Duchesne was going to the left. Poshek thought he was going to go to the right. That's why he was throwing it back that way. And very quickly, Dallas ended up with the puck on their stick. The quick shot by Jere Lettinen, and there again, making it look easy was Jamie McLennan.
Poshek probably going, man, it's fast. Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't look this fast upstairs.
He's not the speediest guy anyway. It's,
wow, you guys have been playing and I've been watching. Here's Rudy Poshek up to Conroy with Turcotte and Pellerin. The puck hops over Pellerin's stick. Zubov with a chance to shoot it in, and it's turned to the corner by McLennan with his blocker. This is Brian Skrudlin. He's on with Marshall and Wright. Jamie Wright after the puck. Plays it behind the net. Marshall has Poshek on his back. Campbell can't clear. Kept in at the point by Sador. Skrudlin chops the puck to the corner. Marshall and Poshek bump. Poshek gets the puck from Duchesne, and the Blues getting hemmed in a bit in their own end. The pass for Pellerin too far, and the Blues are going to change players here. Zubov for Dallas. The puck tipped to Wright. He works in, stopped by Duchesne, and the puck to center ice. And finally back in the Blues territory. Here's Steve Duchesne. Dallas is changing. 3.5 minutes to go in a scoreless first period. As the Blues flip the puck in, they're going to wave off icing. Here's Dallas. Sador playing the puck onto the stick of Guy Carbonneau. Over far side for Dave Reed. Trying to get a step on McAlpine. Unable to. And Mike Keane is there trying to extricate the puck. He can't. And the Blues have it. It's Dimitra to Courtnall. Boy, Dimitra gets it and goes, doesn't he? Here's Dimitra. His pass over here for Campbell. A bit behind him in a big collision between Campbell and little Mike Keane as the Stars clear the puck out. Under 3 minutes remaining in the first period. Both clubs are changing here. Non-stop action and no score. Puck out to center ice. Now played on the right wing. Benoit Hogue for Dallas against Bergevin. Tied up in the corner. And Langenbrunner there. He has a little room. Then all of a sudden Rayon closes in on him. Also Lettman on the ice. Out in front. Hogue is there. And the puck cleared away. Bergevin got in the way of Dallas's hopes. Out at center ice. Jamie Langenbrunner to Benoit Hogue. Rifling the puck back in. Here's McLennan leaving it for Bergevin. Up the right wing for Hall, and Hogue streams in. Centers. Langenbrunner can't play it, and Hall gets a pass from Rayon. Back to Pascal Rayon. Gill moves up on the play. Rayon, a weak backhander as he's checked. Turned away. Rayon behind the net looking for the puck. Langenbrunner checks him. And Matt Tkachuk runs into Turgeon. Loose puck. And the Blues have it. Here's Brett Hull to Pierre Turgeon. Minute 50 to go in the period. Hull's pass tipped away. Right circle. Poshek a drive. The save, and Belfour has the puck covered. No score with 1:47 to go in the first period. Eastwood to chase with Yake, and the glove save by Ed Belfour. And we'll have a face-off deep in the Dallas end with 1:38 left here in the first period. The Blues now out shooting the Stars 10-6. This week on Fox Sports Net Baseball Thursday, it's the mighty Seattle Mariners leading the American League in home runs against the Minnesota Twins. That's at 7. Join Fox all season long for the best in Major League Baseball on Fox Sports Midwest, your regional home of Fox Sports Net. From the face-off, Blues control. Yake to Poshek to Duchesne. Race shot. Good stick save by Belfour. Adams tips the puck to Verbeek. Can't get out. What a play by Yake. Now Chase behind the back. Oh, what a play. Here's Yake. Wrap around. Backhander stop. And Daryl Sador for Dallas clears the puck out. Played down by Duchesne. He'll just whack it ahead on the left wing side. Zubov a pass ahead. Here's Verbeek to Nieuwendyk. Moving in with Greg Adams. Nieuwendyk gets hooked down. Looks like he almost just fell on his own, but there'll be a penalty called here. And it'll be against Craig Conroy. The time of the penalty will be 18:54.
This will be the third power play opportunity for Dallas. There's Nieuwendyk trying to turn the stick underneath the left arm. And Conroy goes off. The Blues have really come on. At one point, the shots were 5-2 in favor of Dallas. Now the shots are 12 for the Blues and 6 for Dallas.
If I walked in here and you asked me which team had the most to play for, I'd say, well, it's hard to tell, but probably the guys in white. And it just isn't the case.
You mean the guys in black?
No, I'd say the guys in white have played
more?
better. Have
played better.
Have looked like they're the team that's got more to. Not by a lot, but they look like the team that's got more to play for.
Yeah.
And they don't.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's right. Dallas is a team that has something to play for. That's what I thought you meant, Kenny. But you're right. The Blues, after that first shift by Dallas in the opening period, the Blues have really come on. Their passing has been tremendous here in the first.
Unfortunately, I'm all too aware that it's the Stars who have plenty to play for, not the Blues. But what a credit to the Blues that they've played so well. The Blues are shorthanded, can't get the puck out. Here's Yuri Lettinen. Behind the net, out of the reach of Darian Hatcher. Bergevin gets the puck, and he clears it ahead, and Turcotte tips it the rest of the way. Conroy hooking at 18:54. So Dallas 0 for 2 in the power play. Half their 6 shots have come with a man advantage. 38 seconds to go in the period. Here's Yuri Lettinen with Hatcher up front and Langenbrunner back to the point. Sean Chambers shot, and that hits Eastwood. Half a minute to go in the first period. Blues out shooting Dallas 12-6. Both teams changing. Hall is out there now with Eastwood killing the penalty, and Pronger and Bergevin. Up the ice come the Dallas Stars. Langenbrunner shoots the puck in. McLennan can't stop it. Now Hull tries to get it. Can't from Nieuwendyk. 11 seconds to go. Hull gets the puck. Says let's go. 8 seconds. 3-on-2 with Pronger. Right wing to Eastwood. 4 seconds. Play. And they are 0 for 2 on the power play, and the puck deflects over the glass and into the crowd just 11 seconds into the period.
And there's Sergey Zubov, the outstanding defenseman for the Dallas Stars. Missed those 9 games with a disc problem in his neck, and for a while they thought, or they at least weren't sure whether he might need some surgery on his neck, but he's back and playing well. And there you see the great numbers he's come up with this year.
Torts came up with the Rangers. You saw him at Pittsburgh. He's very offensive minded, terrific, as Joe pointed out earlier on the power play. A Moscow native, Sergey Zubov. He's on 1 point. Sidorio has the puck now, is on the other. Adams up front takes the puck. He is on with Nieuwendyk and Verbeek, who's smashed to the boards. Blues trying to get a handle on the puck along the boards in their own zone. Verbeek has the puck. Duchesne harassing Verbeek and Adams. Back to the point. Sidor ahead for Verbeek in a crowd. Now side of the net. Adams in front. Nieuwendyk scores. Verbeek and Adams, a beautiful job setting up Joe Nieuwendyk, who now has 5 goals in 6 games against the Blues this season.
Well, the Blues did such a great job putting pressure on the boards, and Verbeek is number 16 in the dark. Watch the pass he makes under pressure. He holds it, waits right there, delays, holds it, and then makes a perfect pass, and another one the other way with Pronger going down. Adams with the perfect pass. Nieuwendyk did a good thing. He moved to his left to get in the passing lane. So that, see, the pass came over to the left. He moved over, put himself in perfect position. Great pass, excellent shot, good power play goal by the Stars.
Joe Nieuwendyk in his 3rd season with Dallas picks up his 38th goal. He by far leads this team in goal scoring. Blues back at full strength. Turgeon gets in deep, and Keane is there. He is bumped by Gill. And the Stars putting a little more pressure on. Then Hull gets the puck, advancing it to Rayom. Turgeon, Hull, and Rayom. Belfour handling the puck behind the net, leaves it for Hatcher. He gets it by Turgeon. Now Carbonneau up the wing to Reed. And a pass for Keane, too far. Bergevin clears the puck out, and it's taken by Pierre Turgeon. His pass for Hull, and Brett golfs the puck in. 1-0. Dallas has the lead as the Blues are changing. Now the puck shot out by Dallas, played by Poshek. And the Blues control, and Duchesne gets it. Here's a chance. Owen Lettinen wrestled down by Courtnall. Poshek with the puck. His pass off the skate onto Duchesne's stick. Duchesne stops, still has the puck. Here's Demitra on a big shot wide. The goal at 41 seconds. Nieuwendyk's 38th from Adams and Verbeek. A power play goal to give Dallas the lead. Lettinen taking down Duchesne. Courtnall at center ice with a puck. Can't work in. Now Dallas back the other way. Langenbrunner to Lettinen into the corner. Jamie Langenbrunner trying to center and cannot. Has the puck still. Then it's intercepted by Duchesne, and he flings it off the glass, and the puck sails into the crowd. and play stopped. 2:16 gone in the second. The Blues trail at 1-0.
Yeah, Duchesne needed to try and get a whistle. Look at Duchesne going to the bench. He is tired. That was a long shift, and it's warm here in Dallas. The ice is not very good tonight. It's a little soft, a little slushy, and Duchesne got cut out there for a long time. Boy, he's having a tough time catching his breath on the Blues bench. And when you talk offensive defensemen, we were talking about Sergey Zubov. Steve Duchesne, as we showed a little bit earlier, another great offensive season.
Ready for the face-off. Here, Jamie McLennan, Mike Eastwood, and Brian Skrudland. Skrudland wins the draw. Ludwig a shot. That's blocked by Yake. Nice outlet pass to Hull. Moving in on Chambers, and he can't get around him. Then Yake out there. Yake, Eastwood, Hull, Pronger a shot, and it deflects wide. McAlpine, the other defenseman. And the puck cleared off McAlpine down the ice. Back to play at Pronger. The Clubs change on the fly. Here is Chase trying to get out. Can't. Then McAlpine recovers. Up to Yake. He'll flip the puck in. Sent right out by Sador. And shot back in offside. The Blues offside at the Stars' blue line.
Well, Kelly Chase comes back on the ice. He seemed to have hurt himself at the end of the first period. Of course, he's had problems with the leg, and he limped off. Seemed to be in some pain on the bench. And even this shift, when he came out onto the ice, he looked like he was limping a little bit. And there you see the typical Kelly Chase running into somebody as he's heading back to the bench. You talk about intensity. Joe Quenneville doesn't have to say anything to him to get him going game in and game out, no matter what's at stake.
He's the toughest, 193 pounds on earth. And certainly the most willing, if not the toughest. I think he's the toughest, but certainly the most willing.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Here's Verbeek clearing the puck out, racing back into his own zone. It's McAlpine. McAlpine goes right by the area behind the net and is passed too far. Turcotte, Conroy, and Pellerin. Pronger and McAlpine on for the Blues. Verbeek, Nieuwendyk, and Adams, and they're offside at the St. Louis line. 3:15 played in the second. Dallas has scored. They lead 1-0.
Hockey stick. Tonight's stick boy is Remington Montgomery.
Automotive family. Which team? Here's Todd Gill, and Gill gets the puck and advances it out of his own end. Blues trail 1-0. Here's Bergevin for the Blues into the Dallas zone. He gets bumped by Darian Hatcher, and Carbonneau steps in his way. Then Hatcher feeds the puck to Mike Keane. He'll slap it out, and Todd Gill goes back. We're early in the second period. Dallas has scored a power play goal. Bergevin, long pass for Gill, goes by him, off of him, and back to play the puck. Matvichuk up the boards, tipped away by Rayom, and here comes Dallas. Carbonneau gets it ahead to Keane from the red line. He'll shoot the puck in, and Ken Hitchcock's team is changing. For the Blues, it's Duchesne on defense with Poshek, tipping the puck ahead. Rayom, Matvichuk onto the stick to Langenbrunner in the middle. The Stars overskate the puck. Hogue not able to make the play. Hull does to Rayom. The shot blocked nicely by Matvichuk. And into the corner. Dallas trying to get the puck out, and it's finally cleared out by Langenbrunner. And shot in offside by Chris Pronger, and that stops play with 4:31 gone here in the second period.
Well, this Dallas Stars defense blocks more shots than any team in the league, and we saw Richard Matvichuk with another good play, this time on Rayom, as the Blues came down quickly 3-on-2 after the turnover. Here's Rayom. That's Matvichuk, the defenseman. Watch him go down. Great job of blocking the shot. Generally, you want to be facing the puck carrier because there's not a lot of padding on the side. Matvichuk turned a little bit, and we talk about Al McInnes having surgery in the offseason on the shoulder. Well, Richard Matvichuk, when he was hit by Kelly Chase earlier in the season, tore the ACL in his knee. He'll have off-season surgery as well.
McAlpine fires the puck in, and it'll come up the wing, and Dallas on the attack. Right. Gets it in the middle. Skrudland a pass, and that's out of the reach of Grant Marshall. And the Blues can't clear. Ludwig keeps it in the corner. McAlpine takes over and just clears it out. Sean Chambers for the Stars. Far side for the veteran Ludwig in his 16th season. Ahead too far for Marshall, and McAlpine hustles back. No one on the near boards for the Blues. Jamie Wright is shot. That goes wide. Here's Sean Chambers. The pass to Marshall. Behind the net to Jamie Wright. And McAlpine steals the puck. Can't get it around Wright. Dumps it up the boards for Courtnall. He feeds Pronger. Right wing to Campbell. And the shot wide, well wide off Ludwig. Now the Blues change on the fly. Oh, good interception by Courtnall, sliding the puck to the net, and Belfour covers it to stop play here in the second period with the Blues down 1-0.
And Dallas has come out in the second period and played a little better defensively, not as wide open as they did in the first period when the Blues did a great job of passing the puck and moving up the ice. Ken Hitchcock, as we talked earlier, one of the best defensive teams in the league. They come into this game number 2 in goals against as a team. One reason because Eddie Belfour, the other reason because of the way they play team defense.
We've played over 5 minutes in the second period, each team with 1 shot on goal. That man, Joe Nieuwendyk, scoring on the Stars shot. A power play goal 41 seconds into the second period. Eastwood is out there with Yake and Chase. Gill and Bergevin on defense. Blues win the draw. Gill slap shot, glove save, Eddie Belfour. And we'll have another face-off. And Chase slow in getting up near the face-off dot.
Mike Eastwood did a good thing. Before the face-off, he moved Gill from the boards over to the other side. That's confidence in winning the draw. There you see Gill, and Eastwood wins it back to him. Eastwood gets a shot. Eddie Belfour is able to see it as the Blues couldn't quite get there quickly enough. And Gill with the shot, of course, coming off a 2-goal game yesterday against the Phoenix Coyotes. And speaking of Phoenix, what a huge game tonight in Chicago. Chicago, I think, has to win to have any chance of making the playoffs. And that game, no score in the second.
Yeah, I imagine that's quite a battle. Dallas trying to win the draw. Blues Hull gets the puck to Bergevin, one-timer wide. Yake and Carbonneau battle. Somebody's broken their stick, and it's Yake. And Guy Carbonneau with the puck. And the pass intercepted. Hull is shot, turned away by Matvichuk. Hull gets the puck behind the net. Yake with a new stick loses it. Hull centers, and the Stars intercept. Here's Dave Reed. He's got Mike Keane with him and just elects to dump it in around far boards. Here's Guy Carbonneau coming in. He'll leave the puck for Reed, and the shot turned away. Keane, Carbonneau, and Reed with pressure. Reed behind the net for Carbonneau. Stopped by Bergevin, then Reed with the puck again. He'll take a shot, and it goes wide off Guy Carbonneau, who ties up Yake. And the puck cleared out by Todd Gill. 1-0 Blues trail, second period. Matvichuk dumps the puck in, and the Stars make a wholesale change. The Blues are ready to change. Eastwood, oh, that cross-ice pass in your own end almost kills them. Oh, can't get a play out of it, though, and here's Brett Hall up to the red line. Slapping the puck in, and the Blues will get their change. Daryl Sador with the puck for Dallas up to the center ice area. He'll flip it high in the air. It flips over the Blues net. Here's Yuri Littman with a bouncing puck. Bellerin slams into the boards. Benoit Hogue looking for someone to pass to. No one there. And at the point, the puck kept in. What a move. 2 of them. Zubov on his backhand. The pass for Langenbrunner. Now behind the net to Hogue. In front is Lettinen. The puck fails to get there. And Turcotte can't intercept. The puck centered. Zubov has it. Boy, he can dance around, can he? Slap shot hits Bellerin, and the puck out to center ice. The Blues trail 1-0. Coming up to the 8-minute mark of the second period as Sador shoots the puck in. Skrudland spun around by Duchesne, who banks the puck off the glass to center ice. Zubov to his defense partner, Craig Ludwig. Both teams looking to change. Pass too far. Bellerin loses the puck at Zubov to Skrudland. Then Marshall, a shot hits the side of the net. And Hull gets the puck for the Blues, looking for a little room, finds it. Then his pass tipped away. Here comes Grant Marshall, winds up, fakes a shot. Way out is McLennan, the puck centered, cleared away by Poshek. Jamie Wright behind the net to Grant Marshall, in front Skrudland. And he can't get a handle on the puck. And the puck cleared out by Poshek. Just past the 8-minute mark. Second period, here they come again. Jamie Wright for Dallas. The puck knocked away by Poshek. And it's hauled to center ice. He's poke checked, and it's offside. Offside, Dallas. The Stars here on their home ice lead it in the second period, 1-0.
Grant Marshall has played a strong game tonight for Dallas. He'll fake the shot here, gets Jamie McLennan to come way out, and then tries to get around McLennan, stayed with him all the way. Marshall eventually throws it in front, but the Blues, Rudy Poshek doing a good job coming back to help out.
Ready for the face-off, and the Blues with a puck. Pronger shoots it ahead. Darian Hatcher to Mike Keane, off the boards. Carbonneau left wing to Dave Reed, and he'll shoot the puck in. It goes high off the glass and into the crowd.
Now we saw the Blues with 13 shots on goal in the first period. They've had 2 here in the second, and that's unusual for the Dallas Stars because at home they are terrific, averaging just 20 shots against at home. There you see Brett Hull and all the numbers. Wow, see the numbers when the Blues don't win, or when Brett Hull doesn't score much, the Blues don't win much.
I was waiting for you to interpret that.
Yeah, I had to look at him for a second or two.
I looked at it and I said, I'm going to let Joe interpret that.
You saw me reaching for my calculator. And
what it says is when Brett doesn't score, for whatever reason, the Blues don't win. Now Dallas with a puck in their own end. The pass off the glass too far. McAlpine to Pronger. Dimitra, Courtnall, and Campbell up front. Stars get the puck. Nieuwendyk can't get it in, and it ends up on Pronger's stick. And he'll fire it to the Dallas defense. Darryl Sador. 9 minutes have been played in the second. Dallas up 1-0. Here's Courtnall to his forehand, and a snapshot, and the save by Ed Belfour as Pronger and I believe Keane, Verbeek, do a little stick swinging.
The shot again by Courtnall. Good passing, and there you see Belfour, though, able to cover up, and then look at around him. Look at Zubov coming back, taking a man out. That's another thing, and another reason why Dallas only gives up 20 shots against at home per game is because their defensemen and their goaltender, they generally don't allow many rebound opportunities for teams.
51 points in 54 career games against the Stars for Jeff Courtnall. That's Jamie Rivers on the left and a fellow named Grant Fuhr on the right. His right knee is bruised, and again, if you missed it, he says he's going to try to play a game or two next weekend before the playoffs. Gill, a shot knocked away. This is Hull to Rayom behind the net. Turgeon and Hull are out in front. Now Carbonneau dumped by Turgeon. Pinching in is Gill, and Rayom is sent flying, and Dallas Carbonneau with the puck. Getting it ahead to Reed. He's got Keane with him, and the big defenseman Darian Hatcher. Nice defensive play by Bergevin. Then Keane chases after the puck. Bergevin beats him to it. The Blues trail 1-0 here in the second period at Reunion Arena. Bergevin out of his own zone. His pass broken up by Carbonneau, who's been known to play some pretty good defense, and the Blues are offside at the Dallas blue line. 9:45 gone in the second. A power play goal in this period from Joe Nieuwendyk, the only goal of the game.
Yeah, and that's what this Dallas team is. They play generally 4 lines on a consistent basis. 2 of the lines offensive lines, the other 2 defensive lines, and Guy Carbonneau just doesn't seem to be getting any older. Can still skate, still takes a lot of face-offs, which is a key part of this team. The #1 face-off team in the league is the Dallas Stars, and Carbonneau is second on the team to Joe Nieuwendyk, who is #1.
16 seasons in the league, 38 years of age. Wow.
Just keeps going.
Yeah.
Just keeps contributing, plays hard every night.
Duchesne shoots the puck in. He and Poshek on defense. Conroy, Yake, and Pellerin up front. Poshek pokes the puck ahead, just out of the reach of Conroy. Here's Dallas. Lettinen just plays it on the Duchesne stick, and away from the play, a bit of a slash, and we're going to have a penalty call here.
Yeah, it's going to be on Pellerin, and the reason why is because Lettinen had the puck skating in front of the Blues bench. Pellerin went to hit him, and he sidestepped him a little bit, and then watched the stick of Pellerin. Misses him. Now here comes the stick, right there. Gets him with the stick, and on the other side of the ice was our referee who made the call.
So Paul Dvorsky sends Pellerin to the box. The time of the penalty is 10:01 here in the second period. 2 for slashing. Dallas is 1 for 4 on the power play here tonight.
Yeah, another power play opportunity now. The Blues have had just one power play, I believe. Isn't that right, Kenny? Just one power play for the Blues?
Yeah, right. And it's Dallas is actually 1 for 3. The Blues are 0 for 1. Yep. The numbers right. They're in Dallas with 4 of their shots on the power play. And they've been held to only 7 shots on goal. The Blues have had 16. So Dallas sets it up. Zubov from Sador over the line. The puck just played in deep by Verbeek with Nieuwendyk and Adams. Now Zubov again. Behind the net, Joe Nieuwendyk. Over to Greg Adams. Hit by McAlpine. Verbeek right there in support. Puck gets around Nieuwendyk. Look at Sador move in. Conroy can't get the puck out. Kept in by Verbeek to Sador. In the corner to Nieuwendyk. Dallas on the power play. Daryl Sador wrist shot. Stick save McLennan. And Verbeek behind the net into the corner. Greg Adams for Dallas. To the point. Sergey Zubov. 1:18 to go on the Dallas power play. Adams back to Zubov. Turcotte has lost his stick. So the Blues down a man and playing with only 3 sticks plus McLennan with a goal stick. McLennan stick save. Zubov waits, shoots, he scores! Sergey Zubov and Dallas with a pair of second period power play goals leads 2-0.
Well, the Blues were almost an extra man short because the man in the middle of your screen on the left area is number 9 Turcotte without a stick, and now very difficult to defend. And when you have the puck, you can do just about everything. A lot of collisions in front. Zubov, we talked about him on the power play. He moves in from the right point. Now he's got all kinds of time. Here it comes again. Off of Jamie McLennan, right to Zubov, and he's got plenty of time, and he rifled that wrist shot just underneath the glove, inside the post, and the power play goal makes it 2-0 Dallas.
10th of the season, 10:56 of the second period. So the Stars 2 for 4 on the power play, and that's a huge story. Here they come again. Marshall a shot, partially blocked by Bergevin. On the puck is Jamie Wright behind the net, centering. Scribbling a drive wide on the Marshall setup. Chambers trying to keep the puck in and cannot. Here come the Blues. This is Todd Gill. Ahead out of the reach of Yake. Into the corner to play the puck. Belfour, and he gives it to Chambers. He'll feed it out to center ice. Bergevin for the Blues. To Todd Gill. Back for Bergevin. Nieuwendyk and Adams assisting on Zubov's power play goal. 2-0 Dallas. Blues can't get the puck in. Dallas in possession. On the near boards, Bergevin ahead for Yake. He'll tip the puck in. And back to play it is Sean Chambers. The Blues changing on the fly. Yake and Chase forechecking with Eastwood. Poshek moves in from the right defense. Then the Stars trying to clear the puck up the boards. Can't. Finally the puck held on the boards. Then back to the point. Poshek to Duchesne. A shot block. Duchesne another shot. Both of them blocked by Grant Marshall. Grant Marshall gets the puck. Gets a late hit from Chase. The puck cleared out. Chase cross-checks Marshall. They look each other eye to eye and drop it. Here they go. Kelly Chase and Grant Marshall.
Chase is tired, Kenny. He's been out there for a long shift.
Boy, he wasn't bashful at the end of the shift about giving Marshall an extra bump and looking him eye to eye.
Well, Marshall got his stick up on Chase. That's why he turned around and went after him.
The crowd here in Texas on their feet. Grant Marshall and Kelly Chase going at it. And they let him go. Boy, Chase really is tired. Gets a bit of a right hand to the side of the head from Marshall. And the linesman will come between the two combatants. And the crowd enjoys the extracurricular activity here at Reunion Arena. The Blues trail the Stars 2-0.
Kelly Chase heads to the Blues locker room. Right at the end of this one, Kelly Chase, watch how he goes into Marshall on the boards, and watch Marshall's arms and his stick right there in his hands. They come up. That really gets Kelly Chase going, and he turns around, challenges Marshall. They both throw the gloves down, and as I mentioned earlier, this is right at the end of a long shift. To me, it looked like he was getting ready to head to the bench. But after getting the gloves in the face, decided he would delay. And then we saw his jersey come off. I think he's going to get a game misconduct. And now we got Chris Pronger swinging a stick at Darian Hatcher. Boy, those two have been going at it as well.
Oh, Kelly Chase gets 5 for fighting, and yes, a game misconduct. And Marshall gets 5 for fighting at 12-16. So while this game really doesn't mean a whole lot to the Blues and means quite a bit to the Stars, it has been spirited both ways.
Yeah, it really has. Chris Pronger and Darian Hatcher have slashed and hacked each other from the first time the Stars had a power play when Hatcher was in front of the net. Hatcher had taken a couple of runs at Pronger, and they've been really using the stick. Pronger's really playing a tough, mean game.
Now from the face-off, there'll be a penalty. How'd you like to see those two big defensemen, the two captains, both 6'5", Pronger and Hatcher go, and Paul Dvorsky right from the face-off along the far side calling a penalty against Pronger.
Yeah, Pronger's going to get a roughing call. Right after he had the puck and got rid of it, Hogue came into him, and then he kind of gave Hogue a shot from behind. Watch 33 in the dark. Right there. And then there's the punch to the back of the head by Pronger. And that's the call. So Dallas leading 2-0. Both goals a power play. Both goals scored on the power play. They'll get another chance here.
12:25, the time of the Pronger roughing penalty. This is a real telling tale in this game. The fact that at even strength, Dallas has had only 3 shots on goal.
Yeah, and the Blues have taken some bad penalties, without question.
Here's Zubov up the middle to Nieuwendyk, who scored the first Dallas goal. Zubov with a puck. He scored the second. Zubov ahead to Verbeek. Verbeek heads to the net. Now there'll be a penalty. There'll be a penalty called here, I believe, on Dallas.
And McAlpine, I believe, knocked it into his own net. Or it might have been Conroy that knocked it into his own net, but the whistle had just blown. That's what the crowd was cheering about.
I wondered why the crowd yelled, but of course I was aware that play had stopped and a penalty was being called.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be an interference call on the play. Right up at the top of your screen, I believe, is where the play was called. And so we'll play 4-on-4 now for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds. And the Blues will have a very brief power play as Sergey Zubov heads to the box.
12:45 slashing. So that penalty comes just 20 seconds after Pronger's roughing penalty. So the teams will play 4 aside with the Blues down 2-0. Here in the second period. They have outshot the Stars tonight 17-9. But Dallas has won the battle of the special teams, and Bruce Affleck talked at the very beginning of the evening about the Dallas Stars' prowess with special teams. Not to take anything away from the Blues. This is Todd Gill. Over the line. Over to Turgeon. Quick shot. Belfour the save. Hull taken down by Matvichuk. And the Stars come to center ice. Here's Darian Hatcher. He's got Mike Keane with him. Now Carbonneau replaced by Langenbrunner, who goes to the net. And the puck controlled by Bergevin. 6:35 remaining in the second period. Now Gill charges up the middle of the rink. Todd Gill, the veteran defenseman, straight away shoots and shoots wide. This is Hull. A pass for Turgeon behind the net, looking for the return is Hull, but it's out of his reach. And Dallas moves up ice. Langenbrunner gets the puck ahead. Here's Yuri Lettinen. He has trouble controlling, and he puts himself offside. There's 40 seconds to go in Pronger's penalty and a minute to go in the Zubov penalty. Well, tonight's game recap is brought to you by AutoZone. Nieuwendyk, Dallas, power play goal early in the period, his 38th. 5th goal against the Blues this season, and then Zubov later here in the second, a power play goal. The Blues out shooting the Stars, and well, the power play is the story. The Blues have had only 1, and Dallas has converted on 2 of their power plays. Ken Wilson, Joe Micheletti, Bruce Affleck. Easter in Texas, and we're happy to have you with us. Blues trailing. Duchesne is checked. Here's Nieuwendyk. No one in front for Dallas. Poshek gets in Nieuwendyk's way. Poshek back after his back injury. Dimitra over to Duchesne. Dimitra and Yake are up front. Yake will circle back. Terry Yake darts to the red line. Looks for some room. Gives the puck to Poshak. Back in the corner for Yake. He'll have to chase the puck. Now looks for some open ice. Yake with a puck. Gives it to Dimitra. It slips away. The penalty just about over to Pronger. The Blues begin a change. Pronger steps on. The 22nd Blues power play. And Pronger dumps the puck to the corner. Goes after it. Beaten to it. And the shorthanded Stars whip the puck the length of the ice. Zubov will be back in a matter of 5 seconds. Both teams changing on the fly. Late in the second period, 2-0 Stars. They're going for their 4th straight victory. Trying to finish first overall in the Western Conference and first overall in the league. Ryan Skrudland with a puck. His pass hits Bergevin's skate. Now Skrudland over the line. Over to Zubov, who's out of the penalty box. Both teams back at full strength. Gill takes out Skrudland. Dallas is changing. Taking the puck and over skating Conroy. Gill a pass up for Courtnall. Courtnall with Campbell and Conroy at the moment. Bergevin and Gill are on defense, and this is Mark Bergevin. Dallas is changing. Bergevin weaving up to the red line. Shoots the puck in. And the Blues change also. 2-0 Dallas.